is all of this playing out in American public opinion?
Well, it's interesting. On the right, initially there was a kind of general attempt to say Trump didn't do anything wrong. It's all a stitch up. That argument became untenable once the White House itself released its phone call record with the Ukrainians and so on. So then the right-wing kind of argument shifted to, well, if he did do something wrong, other presidents have done it as well. But this is where there's a huge gap in perceptions between the right and the left. And to show that, let me bring you a little graphic of this opinion poll done for Vox and Ipsos. Getting the dirt on a political rival from a foreign government. This is something presidents do all the time, do they? Republicans 65% say yes, but only 28% of Democrats say yes, they do this all the time. So slightly more nuanced picture there with the independent voters, but essentially you can see how polarized this is between Republican and Democratic leaning, or Democratic and Republican voters. And so it shows you how among the Democrats, this is still very much an abnormal presidency. They think, no, presidents don't do this. This is very exceptional. It's only Trump who's doing this. Republicans, again, wanting to normalize things, let's not get carried away kind of thing. And this is, of course, what's going to be feeding in the 2020 election. And Trump obviously thinks, Joe Public out there beyond the Beltway is not following the twists and turns of all the testimony. They don't really care if there's going to be one particularly awkward testimony one day on Capitol Hill, because the average voter is not going to follow that. Therefore, he can do what he wants with this in the rallies and just continue to play this divide that you can see in that opinion poll.